Welcome back to Wmma Now with your host Chuck Stevenson, and it is on. Stamp Fairtex versus Angela Lee has a date, and it is currently set to go down as the headliner of Wmma on March 26th in Singapore. The one Atomweight world champion Angela Unstoppable Lee is finally back, and she will be defending her crown against the one World Atomweight Grand Prix champion Stamp Fairtex. The fight finally has a date. Like I said, one championship, Wmma, March 26th in Singapore. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats on this one. So Stamp coming in at 8-1, Lee coming in at 10-2. Now Stamp is riding a 3-fight win streak. All of those within the last, 3 months. All because of the one Atomweight Grand Prix. Now Angela Lee's coming off of a win over Seong Jin-nan. That was a little over 2 years ago. So she has been out for just over 2 years. Had a pair of losses before that. Let's see, Angela is the elder fighter by year, 25 to 24. And she is the taller fighter as well, 5 feet 4 inches, 163 centimeters to 5 feet 2 inches, 157 centimeters for Stamp. So I've already begun working on my preview for this fight, so I'm not going to go too deep into it, but I'm really looking forward to this one. I think it makes for an interesting stylistic matchup. Both of these fighters, they come from two very different styles, but have really rounded out their game. Of course, Stamp started out as a pure Muay Thai fighter, but she has really worked on her MMA game and rounding it out, even getting her first submission win in her last fight. Whereas you have Angela, who started out very heavily grappling focused, but has rounded out her game too and has some wins via TKO as well. So this should be a very good stylistic matchup between two well-rounded fighters. But both, still heavily favor, their base style. Big factor here, I think, is going to be the size factor. How big is Angela going to be compared to Stamp? You watch most of her fights, and she's the biggest fighter in pretty much all of them. She always has a sizable, size advantage in her fights. But Stamp has been in there against some tough opponents as well. And also she is the far more active fighter, having fought 4 times in 2020. So that's going to be coming in very well. One factor that might play against Stamp, though, is the fact that because she fought 4 times in 2020 and 3 times within the last quarter, that's a lot of wear and tear in a short amount of time for her. Whereas Angela, on the other hand, she's coming in with a lot of ring rust, over 2 years away from the sport, but she should be coming in pretty much injury-free. I mean, she's had a lot of time to rest and recover. She had a kid, but she has had plenty of time to recover from that. And so she should be coming in injury-free, where Stamp might still be a little worn down. So that could favor Angela. So even though Angela has the ring rust, Stamp is going to have, the more recent wear and tear on her. Not going to go too heavily into, break this fight down too much, because like I said, I do have a preview I'm working on for this one. I've already started working on it even before the date got announced. But like I said, this is going to headline One Championship Wmma, March 26th in Singapore. Let me know your thoughts on the fight in the comments down below. If you liked the video, please give it a like. While you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to Wmma Now, the best, most complete women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.